This is exactly how you are going to learn to manifest your twin flame. Whether you are starting out your journey and you feel the calling and you want to call in the connection, or you've already met your twin flame and you are in separation. So it works for both situations. And no, this is not going to be another video telling you to just journal and say these affirmations every day and listen to these subliminals and they're going to come running to you in the next 24 hours. Okay, this is going to be a no BS manifestation video. I'm going to explain what these manifestation gurus online fail to properly explain to you so that you will have a greater understanding on how these manifestation techniques do work, but they may not be working for you. So if you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Soledad. I am a tarot card reader, psychic, and twin flame guide. And not only have I helped hundreds of twin flames through their journey and manifest their twin flames, I have manifested my twin flame myself and even manifested contact throughout a separation period. So you are in good hands here. All right, let's get into it. Now, this is going to be a very thorough video, so you may want to take out your little notepads. You may want to take out something to drink. You may want to put on a blanket, end up in a comfy location, and let's get into it. So I'm going to be explaining manifestation using the quantum field. You may have heard of this, you may not, but even if you have heard of it, I promise you haven't heard it explained in this way. You see, in order to manifest anything, including your twin flame, you need to understand how the universe is interacting with your thoughts, feelings, and actions in order to bring in your desires. Something you may have heard already is you need to be a vibrational match to your desires in order to bring them in. But what does it actually mean to be a vibrational match? And do you need to stay a vibrational match the whole time in order to bring in your desires? Or are you blocking your desires or delaying them through your negative actions? Because let's be real here, toxic positivity is not practical. There are certain situations where you are going to be upset, you are going to be reactive, and you're not going to be happy, sunshine and rainbows and butterflies all day. It's just not humanly possible, and it's not why we incarnated on this physical plane, and it is not how you are going to call in your twin flame. And I did bring up the physical plane, so the first thing we're going to cover are the planes of existence. So we have the physical plane, the emotional plane, the mental plane, and the quantum field. Now the quantum field, that's that sweet spot. Okay, the quantum field is how you are going to accelerate your manifestation abilities, how you are going to heal as quickly as possible, and how you can manifest anything at any time, right? I am going to explain and go deeper on the quantum field in a little bit, but before that, we do have to get through the first planes of existence that I mentioned, because if you don't master those, you're never going to have access to the quantum field. And if you don't have access to the quantum field, then there's no way that you can manifest your twin flame and manifest them as quickly as you want, because you're going to manifest your twin flame no matter what. Okay, so I kind of take that back, but this is going to kind of break down why you are blocking yourself from manifesting them quicker than you need to. All right, let's get into it. The physical plane is the plane that we are literally existing in right now. Like this book right here, my twin flame guide book, which has not come out yet, but if you want updates, that will be in the description box. Okay, so this is the physical plane, right? We are all in the 3D plane. So you are the most familiar with the physical plane. However, the physical plane is full of illusions, like the illusion of separation. It's full of duality. And so those are the lessons that you have to master in the physical plane. Now, the emotional plane is the plane closest to the physical plane. And it's actually really cool because you can pick up on other people's emotions. So there is a collective emotional plane that we are all always picking up on and have access to tap into. That's why whenever there is some type of catastrophic event, some type of news like the panorama that we went through, we are all maybe feeling these specific feelings that are common, right? Of course, it depends on your beliefs and there's different collectives that you can tap into, but overall, we can all kind of agree that it sucked to go through that. And that is when we are tapping into the emotional plane as a collective. Now, the third plane is the mental plane. It's not as dense as the physical or emotional plane, naturally, of course, but it is a very significant plane because your mental plane is where your thoughts manifest, and your thoughts are important because they manifest your desires. Okay, so let's put it all together. Let's take a step back and let me explain how these planes work together to bring in your manifestations. So your thoughts and ideas in the mental plane manifest into your feelings and emotions, and your feelings and emotions in the emotional plane affect how you take action in the 3D plane, right? And so that's why you always hear your thoughts control your reality, or your thoughts create your reality, because it truly is how the universe is responding to your thoughts. And all of these things are affecting how you vibrate. Now, as a twin flame, you kind of have this special little boost ahead of everybody else because your twin flame directly mirrors and reflects back what you need to work on. That's why twin flames suffer with a lot of triggering and runner-chaser dynamics and all these things that people talk negatively about twin flames, but all of those things have a purpose and they actually help you grow exponentially. So twin flames are naturally always going to be at an accelerated growth path and are able to manifest, I would say, maybe this is controversial, this is just my opinion, okay, is that twin flames are master manifestors and are able to manifest quicker than the average person because of this unfair advantage that their twin flame reflects back to them, mirrors to them what needs to be changed. So the way that you put resistance towards this superpower is by denying your connection. It is by running away from your twin flame, by being in denial and not taking accountability for what is being reflected back to you. Now, let's talk about the quantum field, because this is where you are going to accelerate your healing, where you're going to get a direct blueprint as to how you can get your manifestations as quickly as possible, right? Because we need to see the roadmap. We need to see what actions we need to take to bring in those desires quickly. A lot of people have this misconception that all you need to do is feel and think a certain way, and your manifestations are just going to come out of the ethers. They're going to come out of nowhere. They're going to come knocking at your door. But really, the 5D, the 4D connect with the 3D, right? So you need the spirituality, you need the mental health and the physical health in order to manifest. You can't have it one way or another. You can't just be all spiritual and happy in your little world and think everything's going to manifest if you don't leave your house, right? If you want water, in order to manifest it, for a lot of people, all you have to do is get up and go to the refrigerator and grab some water or open up your sink, right? You're going to need a cup. So you're going to go to your cabinet and you're going to grab that cup. So your quantum field is going to actually, or when you're able to access your quantum field, you are actually going to be able to see what that direct path is to your desires, opposed to it being a zigzag and kind of looping everywhere. You're going to be like, oh, this is what I need to do, X, Y, and Z, right? 1 + 1 = 2. So let's sum it all up again. What you think is going to affect how you feel, which is going to affect how you act. So a tool that can help you when you are mastering the lower planes, which again is the physical, emotional, and mental plane, is mindful meditation, journaling, eating well, and overall just taking care of your healing. Now, healing is kind of a loaded phrase because healing is going to look very different for you than what it is going to be for me and what it has been for my clients, which is why whenever I do work with clients, I don't just give them spiritual jargon and connect with their Akashic records and just give them a reading. I also help them psychologically. I give them tips, and I also bring up what their higher self wants them to work on physically, right? So we touch all the things because all of it is working together for your higher good, and those are the things you need to start thinking about when you are manifesting your twin flame. Ultimately, healing yourself is going to lead to your twin flame healing because, again, you guys mirror each other. So manifesting your twin flame is actually the easiest and hardest thing you can do, because if you're in denial about the healing that is necessary for you to grow, if you are in denial about the experience that you're experiencing, if you are choosing to spend your time and energy on things that are not aligned with you, then you're going to be pushing this manifestation away. You're going to be pushing away your twin flame. So the 3 key factors that are going to help you manifest your twin flame is getting clear on what you want. So if you want to get clear by doing a vision board, do that. If you want to get clear by reminding yourself every day what you need to do that. If you want to get clear by journaling, do that. If you want to get clear by painting a really nice photo of what you want your life to be like and hanging it on your wall, do that. Listening to songs that remind you, take you to good places that you are trying to bring into your life, right? Those are all ways of getting clear. Whatever way resonates with you, but you have to get clear on what you want. Okay, the second key factor that's going to help bring in your twin flame manifestation is healing the parts of yourself that are limiting or blocking you from achieving your goals. Again, this is going to be different to everyone, so only you will really know what those areas of your life are. For example, I used to be really bad at dieting, yo-yo dieting, and because I had these limiting beliefs of unworthiness, that I didn't deserve to eat, and that eating was inherently a bad thing, it was blocking me from actually living a healthier lifestyle and feeling good in my skin, which was the ultimate desire that I wanted. Losing the weight was just a symptom of that, right? Feeling good in my body is what I actually desired. And then number 3, the most important one, and that is to stay consistent and show up for yourself. Not every day is going to be the same. Not every day you're going to be on top of all of your manifestation, all of your goals, and all the things that you need to do. There will be some days where you need to rest. There will be some days where life happens and plans change. Just keep showing up for yourself until the manifestation comes in. The hardest part about manifesting is believing that it is manifesting for you when you are not actually able to see it in your 3D world. Healing is going to look different for everybody, like I said, but here are some things that you may be doing right now to manifest your twin flame that you're not even realizing it, and I talk about it in this video.